Hey guys, new different sort of video we're doing today. So I've purchased this little kit which is a paintless dent removal sort of kit using hot glue. So I bought this off Trade Me New Zealand website and thought I'd give it a go because we get a guy that comes into work and does this sort of thing. So the whole kit has got a multitude of different tools to use in there. I gave this one a go tonight on my AE92 and it works extremely well. So the basic principle of this tool is you have a little thing that you glue onto the paint and you pull this handle and it pulls it up, and I gave it a go and it came out really well. So I'm going to attempt to do it on this little shallow sort of dent on the front guard and see how we get on. But in this bag, yeah, we've got all sorts of stuff. Got like a little soft hammer, which is quite good for just tapping down if it goes a little bit too high. Got a multitude of different little ends which we can glue on to the panels. Another type there, they're all different shapes and sizes. These little ends, they go into like a little hammer type thing. I can find where it is. This type thing, and you just tap it on the panel if it's too high, and you just tap it in with a nice soft sort of end, rubbery type end. We have all these wedgie type things. Don't know quite what they're used for, but we'll soon find out. Got another thing here which you can glue the centre piece on and wind it and pull it out if it's a slightly different dent. Got a whole lot of glue sticks in here, and here's a few more different ends for this one here that is pulled out. We also have, what do we have here? Some more different shapes of things to glue on for different size, different types of dents. We have this thing here which actually works with this, and this is a little slide hammer which is quite neat. It's got a little hook to put these little plastic things in, so you can actually put it on here and slide hammer this out with this little weight. But then we can also pull this end off and slip it onto here and actually physically pull it. So yeah, it's quite a neat little design. Some more little ends for different sort of dents. These are quite a lot, almost like a mushroom type shape. What else do we have in here? There's nothing. Got a little scraper and a rag, and at work I put some, I think isopropyl alcohol, I think they call it, something like that. Anyway, you spray it on the glue and it makes it come off really easy. Just got my glue gun warming up there. This isn't the one that comes with the kit. I actually left the one at work which comes with the kit, which plugs into a cigarette lighter, which is quite handy. So this is my home one. So first up, I'm just going to spray some of this on here, and we're just going to grab my little blue rag, let it come off the thing and give it a wipe, just so the glue sticks quite well to it. So here we have it. I've just chosen this little one that I was using at work in my car. So I've grabbed the glue gun, just putting a little smidget on there, and we'll just stick that straight on quite quick and let that go off cold slightly. In the meantime, we'll just push this through and get it on there. And you can just touch the glue to see how hard it's gone. Still not hard enough yet. Still sticky. Just wait for it to cool a little bit. Right, here we go. Stick this on here. So that's the first pull. Spray some of this on here, and all the glue just comes off. So yeah, she's looking pretty darn good. Pretty happy with that. Just trying to get the reflection on there. There's a slightly quite deep one through the middle there, but I just can't get it out. But that's got out the actual dent as such. So here's the next little dent. You can sort of see the just in there on the reflection. And there's actually a bit of a mark on there. So we'll do the same thing with this one. I'll just choose the appropriate size little end and glue it on there. So tonight I've just been using these little basic ones, purely because they're just simple little round ones. So yeah, this is my first time actually using this machine, besides the first time at work, which I was very much surprised of how well the dents come out. Just yeah, for the price of it, it pays for itself straight away. So yeah, I'm going to select the right one for my door. I can't even tell you what shape it is, but it's just more circular, I guess. So I might even just use the same one. You can't even see it in the camera, apart from that little ripple. So I've just decided to go with the same one again. I went through a whole lot of different ends, and this appears to be the right one for my dent, apparently. So once again, we'll just put a bit of glue on there. And we'll stick it right in the middle of the dent. Let that cool. And then we'll get our machine, our little gadget, stick it back in. Just wait for it to cool a bit. Just working the panel. When it's ready, we'll just pop off. Here we have it, first pull, and you can't really see the dent. You can just very faintly see it up there through the angle, but it's nowhere near as much as it was before. So I'm going to give it another attempt with another one of those things, and we'll see how we get on. Just did my final pull, and it's come up really good. Still a very faint little ripple, but nothing like it was before. So she pulled off some of the touch-up paint I put on there ages ago. So it's important that it's factory paint that you do it on, or pretty good paint, but you can barely even feel that now. And if you paint it, you can probably just block it down and paint it. So I've got more dents down here. You can see one just in there, and there's actually a ridge through there. It might be a little more challenging, and there's another one through here. So I'm going to give that a go with this machine, little gadget, and see how we get on with this one. So for this deeper one, which you can't probably see in the camera, I'm using this domey looking one, so it can go right in the bottom of the dent and hopefully pull out nice. So I'll start with that and see how we get on with that one. So I was planning on using this, but it turns out this won't be actually able to go on that area very well. I can still do that one because of these feet turn and pull that, but I'm actually going to use the little slide hammer this time. So I've hooked the end on, and I'm going to glue this on and basically slip it on there and pull it out. That I'm going to attempt to and just see how well it works. So here we go, I'm going to use this little one, going to glue it. Stick it right in the middle of the dent. Let it cool. slip it in there. Let's put it halfway. Second attempt, so I've just glued on. I'm actually going to leave it for a slightly bit longer time, so it might give more grip to it. But there is actually also touch-up paint in there, so it might just pull the paint off from the body. But we'll see how we get on. So that's pulled it out again. So I'm actually going to get a smaller one and get it right in the centre there. But that's heaps better than what it was. Just have to redo the touch-up paint, but that was it was always brushed, so I haven't actually ripped the actual paint off. So this dent's come out pretty darn good. It's just ripped off some of the paint that I brushed on the chips, but that's no issue. But yeah, she's come out pretty darn good. Just got to attack this crease if you can see it in the light. And there's another big hollow sort of through there. So when I was about 17 or 18, back in probably 2004, 2005, a lady actually backed into me, and these dents have been here ever since. And there's another hollow just up there. It's nothing too bad, but it's a slight hollow. So I'm going to try this again. I'm actually going to use this tool again, and we're just going to slip it on there and start pulling along that line. I'm not too sure how this is going to come out, because it's actually quite a sharp line, but at least the generalized area might come out. This one's stuck on. I'm just going to use my slide hammer again, because that little gadget with the handle isn't working. So I'm just going to whack it on there and give it a good old tug. So the generalized area has all come out, just a couple of ones in there. So I'm going to change my ends and just work on those and see how well they come out. So for this end, there's still quite a crease. I've chosen this looking one, so that's the profile, but long. So that should go in the crease quite nicely and pull that section. And then I'm going to do a circular one in that one, and then I'll make my mind up what I do through the centre. Here's the rear guard now. It's looking all pretty darn good. I just brushed the little bits of paint which have come off with the glue. There's a slight little ripple where the actual crease was, but overall really good. And same with this door. I'm really stoked with that. Can barely see anything. And the guard, I'm pretty stoked with that too. So yeah, that's a little demo of this little kit, which cost $117 for all of this. And the hot glue gun, which like I said at the start of the video, is still at work. I've really just bought it to do my white car, because I was actually going to lever up some of the dents so I didn't have to actually weld pins to it, and then they cause issues of rust in the future if you don't treat it or put cavity wax over it. So this is well worth the money. I bought this also just to do other stuff at work, other little jobs that I come across which will be handy. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed something slightly different.